Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezing, it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezing, it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip, it's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you.
Hello, Yata. Welcome, everybody else, to some Grounded. Inverted connected bacon. So, for anybody that's watching this, yeah, I played the hell out of this for a while, but never beat it. Then I looked up in the last vid which version I was on. I think it was like 1.1, so there's been 3 major updates since I last played this. Fully Yoked being the last of them, as now there's Grounded 2 out. So, I'm gonna try to play through this one and finish it, and then maybe pick up 2 and play that. But since I'm starting again, I flat out got rid of all my saves. I wanted to see how the new stuff is. I think we played on medium last time. Achievements enabled. That'll be fine.
My name's Peter.
Pete.
My friends call me Pete.
Taco waffle. Yeah, taco waffle. Rito Game, thank you very much for the follow. And welcome.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoke. Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoke's Girth. Now a word from our sponsor. Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky punch-o?
No.
Introducing Apricot. It's a punch
And reported being mentally challenged.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise
At least it
quiet
started at the
towns.
beginning so I can get that
If anyone
knocked down at the
knows
beginning.
teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor
Yeah, the
of
beep
Brook
boops
Hollow
do be
has
wildin'.
curfew into effect for anyone under 18
I am
years.
curious. 0 followers, so it's some no one.
In the business world, ominous practical technology
Account made on the 31st of last month. Pity. Sort of hoping that was an older account because the last person I actually had to report for bot coming in, it was I think I was playing Warframe at the time, and they came in here, well, the bot came in here advertising the person's stream, which included some shit talking about, you know, oh, I'm a better streamer sort of thing. Reported the bot, then went and checked on the person's channel, and they were live at the time, and then all of a sudden it started buffering. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Am I just bad connection? Did I lose connection? So I checked my OBS, make sure I was still connected to the internet. I was like, no, that was fine. So I refreshed their page, and lo and behold, they were banned. Banned in the middle of fucking live streaming. It was funny as hell. Actually made it short on YouTube. But it seems the guy eventually got his account back. So it wasn't a permaban for whatever reason. Though I thought Twitch was super hard on people botting and stuff. Alright, I hear stuff around, but it seems like it's okay. I think last time I played this, I didn't have this, the current video card that I have, so. Okay, access that, baseball. I do remember I need to peep. Because if I'm going to play this again, I'm going to at least try to do the 100%. And there's the bike. I'm seeing, oh, sparks from the other stuff. So I do remember I had to go over there for first mission here. I also don't want to wander too far because I do remember that there are fucking orb weavers around. I don't exactly have the equipment to deal with that at the moment.
Signal detected.
It sounds like a radio signal. Must be being transmitted.
Okay, I was sort of worried that was gonna be high enough to hurt. Food. It does bring up something to say, is like if somebody, if you do get a bot, remember, report the fuckers. A lot of times after I report something like that, I usually get an email that's just linked to my account that's from Twitch saying, hey, we got your report, and then usually within the same hour, I'll get a follow-up that's like, oh, action has been done. One of the biggest ways to fight bots is to actually report them. Alright, so in the past I would read these, but anybody that's watching can either look it up themselves or pause it if they're watching a video. Okay, this is all offline. Let's scan
Probably more of these stations are open. Maybe
SAP.
I'll find some clues. Or some what?
Okay, we got the workbench out of that. I can't remember what all I get out of what. This is one thing I liked about this game always, was that you actually had to like research the items you found to unlock recipes. Games that are like that, like I always sort of enjoyed. Though it's limited to 3. I think every 10 minutes you can get 1 back.
Hey, common example of the Yesterday family.
And okay, so probably gonna approach this like I did last time. Build a base around here starting off. Work from there, maybe go over to the pond, then work from there. I knew I heard something. It's just some dumbass weevil stuck in bad. Stuck in the ground. Nah. There we go. Connect. So this is where we need to
It's probably the
first get to. What do you got?
Tower to Nat, same intentions. Your flight path is not cleared.
Dumb thing. So let's see. Probably start around here for building. Okay, craft a pellet axe. Crude rope. Hey, Crandall. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Howdy, howdy. Yeah. Alright, so we got our axe. Keep that in 1. Food in 8. Sprigs. Go back here. Pretty sure it's not enough time has elapsed yet to do a research, but might as well check. Oh no. Yeah, did. Alright, so this goes bad, so might as well. Ah, the Weevil shield. Hey, brain power went up. Pebble hammer. Poncho. Stuff I already knew. Okay. Water. There's water drops. No, it might be too far in the day. There we go. Water drop right there. I thought I saw one. It's playing tricks on me. All the explosions. Eldritch butt entity. Okay, let's start. All the fear and waves, Katie and cellophane. Somebody put me away, before I breathe. Another hit to the backbone. Another hit like an atom bomb. Yeah. All the OSHA violations. It is the way. Oh. Damn it. Somebody put me away before I break. Okay, let's break these up. Building here should also give us good little access to mushrooms growing every now and then as well for food. There we go. Okay, I knew I was seeing water here or there. I just kept missing the damn thing. Gimme. Weevil. Dewdrops. Grub hide. Oh, maybe that was what the ant was carrying. First time playing? Nah. Actually have a whole playlist that I spent like, well, stream this for like, I think nearly 40 hours or something along that line. Hey, Kuko. And welcome Spec Ops on YouTube. Boop, 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 boop. The last time I played this Spec Ops was I think it was still version 1.1 point something or other. There had been some patches, but not any whatchamacallit, no major updates after that I had played. So 1.2 to 1.4 is like I haven't touched much of. Though I did get far enough along that I remember I was at the Java-matic fight. Well, getting up to the Java-matic fight, I think I still needed to do another story boss or something along that lines. Let's see, I know the hammer would be for other thing. Weevil shield I need grub hide for. If I remember right, this makes it so you don't get thirsty as fast. For now though, where are my other things? I probably have to research it. Yeah. Grab one of these for taking to the research station and make sure I'm going to the right way. Yeah. Last thing I need is to be heading towards, well, I think I'm heading towards the field station and they're running into a damn wolf spider or something. Which, that's the plank over there. I went the wrong way. There it is. No, right there. Forgot how the map works sometimes. Let me cut some down some clovers and make up that armor set, because not having to worry about my hydration as much in the early game here would be nice. There we go. There's a lot of our building stuffs. What to do next? Rope before I end up using all those for building tools. Sprig bow, acorn shovel I'd have to go over near the tree for. And then this and that before I end up using that up too. Gnats aren't annoying to get, it's just I don't feel like going near the lamp just yet. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, we got some clovers there we could get. Weed stem. Red ant parts. Okay, this probably from researching. Canteen would be helpful, but getting 3 grub hides can be a pain in the butt.
Loki, no one's talking to me.
Grass doors. I need floors though. Oh, I don't remember that. Put this down for the time being.
It's getting quite late. I should construct some shelter and get some sleep.
Telling me to build a lean-to. There. Clover leaves. Dry grass I missed. Now these picked up. Trying to think what else. Take that. Sap is always helpful to have. Is there any more on this branch? No, just the one. Okay. I don't think this is big enough to put the sap collectors on either.
Get it over.
Mama, take me home. Country roads, do do do. One of those. Trail markers, those could be sort of useful down the line. Storage basket, definitely make those. Mushroom. Mushroom slurry. That leaves these 2 pieces as the last things I can research that I have on me. I need a stronger axe for getting these weeds knocked down. It's gone the wrong direction. Whee! Okay, so what is... I got it. Why is it not letting me build? Now it's letting me build. Probably just bad location. Alright, so I think 1800. Set respawn. Sleep to morning. I am sort of interested in the Grounded 2. I don't want to like ruin any of it for myself, so probably won't watch people play that until I actually start playing it myself. Get this out of the way while I'm around it.
Looks like this thing I think that worked properly. It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function.
Yep, all 3 lasers. And there's sap over there. I wonder if they fixed the ants being able to steal your food through the fucking walls. That was always annoying. Now, one thing I know they added since I last played was the ant queens. Roasting spit, good, I need that. Pallets, good. That's it for now until I make more stuffs. Okay, that's better. Craft a piece of armor. Okay. Say woe is me. I so woe. Also, what the hell does it take to make a pallet? Crude rope pebbles. Okay. Get one of these built for managing things a bit better. Get that stuff in there. I need to make the rope. Yeah, I'm so well. I don't have a way to make the slurry machine at the moment. Missing 2. So 4 more crude ropes. Shit, what the hell did I make? I forgot. Okay.
I feel a little less squishy now.
So I got the headpiece. Poncho. I need 2 clover leaves. There we go.
Water filtration tablets needed.
That's some water. Definitely can't wait until I get the dewdrop collectors again. Then I needed the pants now. creatures regenerate. Thought this one gave slower hydration loss. Guess I was incorrect. Still starting off.
Starving, I think.
So some of those. All right. Roaster. Okay, Yeah, I saw one piece went down over the edge there. Hey, Joe. Hey, JP. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a good day, night, tacos and stuffs. More fall down, go boom. Getting low on water again. I should have maybe went to look for 2 drops instead of just 1. Anyway, so these I got going on here. I just got a sort. I don't know why I did that. Bacon is always good. Storage. There we go. 3 crude ropes. This can go here for the time being. I keep hitting escape instead of just right mouse button. Okay, so all these things can go in there for now. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have the floor stuff just yet. Torch. I need to make a torch. Because I will need that for going into the cave with the mites in it. Damn it. Cornbread pasta. would be helpful, but I need to get more pebbles. 1, 2, 3. More rope. You. Mine, asshole. Go away. Just the raw meat. Okay. I'll hold on to that for now because I don't want little bastards steal my stuff. Still only meat, no head yet. Okay, pebbles. Hello. Now, what I have seen from 2, it seems like you can actually, it seems in 2 you can actually raise, some of the bugs and have them as like, pet friend thingies. So I like that. I see movement. I'm like, what is it? Is it the bug? Well, bug that is going to try to kill me more specifically. Okay. Don't think I had enough to make the hammer yet. No, we got enough to make the hammer. Alright. It's fine. It's just another gacha game, but this time it's anime horse girls. Fun in its own way. I guess you could say it's sort of like a mixed in there with like sort of like a dating sim mechanics almost, but it's all training. The goal is to just get the girls good enough to win races. Unblock the obstructed lasers. Sure, I'm not going around with stuff that I don't want to lose. Here. I need water. I know where I can get some water immediately. It's just right down there, but it's dirty water. So that downs my nom-noms. Oh yeah, I need to put that onto that's the one, yep. Gather the resources, take them back to base before I do anything stupid. Yeah, RNG. Lots of fucking RNG. They can still hit the recommended stats for winning, well, going all the way through a career, but still end up only placing second in a race that you had to get first in or other shit like that. It's very frustrating sometimes. Is that water over there? Yep, that is a water.
Don't even need to boil it.
Need to find a second one. The bumblebees. So other one is over that way. We'll progress the story a little bit here. Shit, I forgot to make a torch. That was one thing I needed to remember to make, and I forgot. Dirt beater. Actually, I was on the side that I could have just ran up here. Torch. What's our torch take? There we go. Thankfully, I already had the stuff to make it. So it's over here.
Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, you small red insect?
That's what I was here. Mites. I forgot what the hell I was looking around for. There you are. Another one over there. Actually, if I remember right, these ones can just be pop. Punch them in the head to get rid of them. Not extremely strong. Very annoying. McFisty. I forget. Yeah, you can research that too. Health is okay.
My mom always says I light up a room.
Shut up. Take that. Get styled on. These things are probably like the easiest damn things to work with for getting your melee up. Don't grow, indicator, yeah. It just haunts. That's all that matters to me. I know there's more down here. Where you little bastards at? There you are. Oh, there's way more than just the one that I thought I had. And then there's another one down here. There's happy stuff. Take the glow sticks. Little bastards. Give me this. Give me this. I don't think my hammer's... Yeah, it is strong enough. Another thing I liked about this game is actually like using the tools and stuff will increase your skill with them. Oh, Tyson? Yeah. She seems okay. Also, it seems somebody posted on, oh yeah, Need to remember this shit.
Something's afoot.
Scabby, additional flavor scheme available.
Not strong enough to get that stuff. I'll take that. Hey Carter. Are you gonna try out 2? Yeah, I'm gonna try out 2 once I beat 1. That's sort of like the goal here. Because I got pretty far in this before. I just stopped playing. I forget if I got bored or what, but yeah. And I've stopped playing. I know I was like really close to the end, but it's been like such a long time. And I know there's been several updates. Oh, hello. So I want to try to no, I don't want to waste that. I want to try playing through and seeing what new content there is that I haven't seen myself since the last time I played this at 1.1. Just trying to beat main. I sort of want to go for 100%. Oh, I'll mind you all I want, Carter. Absolute minding. I just know one thing that's going to be a pain in the ass with 100%ing this is getting the gold cards. Oh, it still works. Nice. Getting a bit late. Probably be in my best interest to rest. Nope. I'm gonna wait until 1800 to do that. Okay, so I got a few things I can at least research here. Got it. Okay, research that. Oh. Nice. Oh, 5 points off, damn it. Well, at least I got other stuff I can research and get done. Only ones I played was red. Out of those. Alright, so we got the red ants armors along with arrows. Already knew the bow. Mite hat, fuzz on the rocks, mite related trophies. I'm gonna save those for later. Okay, nothing there that I'm interested in. Sap is always important to collect. Mm-hmm. Still no head. There we go. Weevil nose. I know I can research that. I haven't killed any aphids yet. Then again, they're little bastards to catch. Slammed. Alright, so there's the gas mask, which is one of the biggest pain in the ass items to make when it comes down to progression. If you do stuff legit, at least. That's the baseball, so this is the way I want to go. Okay, I keep the mushrooms on me as just in case. What time is it? Okay. Sleep till morning. So that tree right there is where the next part of the stuff is. Problem is the spooters that are around there. I need to go there if I want to get the floors, the grass floors. Right now all I can do is make walls. Yep, mini spooters. They're very blah, 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 and stuff. Then I need acorns from over there too. Need grub hide, but I need a shovel to get grubs. Stupid things don't come up unless you dig them up. Man, Might Hat gives the hyper stamina. Big leap forward to be getting the. Let's go see them boobies. Getting the red ant armor going, where they can actually, well, the red ants, you can go into their hive and not worry about the soldiers attacking you. Fuzz on the rocks, I need the mixer, not the mixer, the pot. Ships with women. Sex with men. Do 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 do. Just a no at the end always cracks me up. Acid glands. Thanks for the hydrate. Let's see. Nom nom nom. So 8 good. It's half tempted to just throw my spear at that. water. One thing I don't want is dealing with being thirsty and hungry while heading towards that stuffs. Okay, so tree is over that way. Mainly gonna go over here so I can try to unlock the ground stuffs. Juice box. Ah, I forgot about this being here. This is a good source of gives a little bit of food and hydrates you. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I know there's a field station around here. Game Void Advanced SP. Old anthill has spooters inside of it. Is this my route? I think this is my old route, yeah. Right up there. I see some raw science up there. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is right there. There's raw science, some spooter webs to get stuffs. Acorns. These are a big thing needing. Bust that nut. And of course there's the dangers that is underneath the tree. Where are you at? They might be sleeping. Yeah, they're sleeping right now. Wolf spooters. A bunch of sap down here though. Honestly, it seemed like they make things a little bit easier for players in 2. So there's like this Omni Axe or something like that in that one, which I'm guessing like replaces having it to have a bunch of individual tools. I think it's... There we go. Now what is this? Hold to raise flag. What the hell is this about? No idea what that did. The thing that doesn't help is I don't have any tufts to float down. Okay, so that's there. Over there. There's where I want to go. That's the path. Less spooter. And that's not to say there are no spooters in this area. There are some that patrol here. Just trying to see if I can think we got, other than the wolf spiders that are underneath, we've got a bunch of acorn pieces down there, but that feels like a trap. Ah, there's Ladybug. Then also, I know this game has a new game plus mode now to it too, since I last played, so it changes up where some of the things spawn and also other stuffs. Yeah. Field station, a more direct path into the den of death and despair. for new players that don't know better. Over there's a bunch of Orb Weaver Juniors. Then just have to watch for stuff moving that might be a spooter. Okay, it seems okay for now. In here can be a bit... Motherfucker, where were you? There you were. I knew there was one around here. I knew it. One thing I remember in here are the bots, unless they changed that. Analyzer, I want to analyze some of the stuff that I got. That wasn't a boss, that was just a regular old spooter. The biggest dangers to new players, other than being stupid, is Orb Weaver spiders, Orb Weaver Juniors, and wolf spiders. Wolf spiders are probably the biggest of the issues. Use that up before I end up eating them all, because acorn bits don't give a whole lot of food back. Okay, sapcaster smoothie stations, one of the things that becomes really helpful. Same for garden patches in the future as well. Then this is the last thing I need to research, but oh.
I have isolated the source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process. If I adjust the machine to account for the resistance, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process.
Bunch of sap in here.
Let's bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh. That is going to get tiresome. And while you're at it, rename
That's new.
references to the irregular covalent SNPI.
I do like that you can actually see all the other, well, at least this one is showing the pond lab that you can get to.
No, none of those. Categorization.
Okay, and then wherever this all opens. Oh, this is where I came from. Duh. It feels like I'm missing something around here. There we go. Another thing about non-organics and testing stuff out. Miniaturization tacos. This way I can open, but first we have to come over here and help out Burgle. I see some raw science over there. And this is also a bit of a danger. You go down for this, you could potentially fall down there, which, if I remember right, at this stage in the game, the player usually doesn't have enough breath to actually go all the way through an underwater tunnel that's there. But one thing that's super, well, it's not here anymore. There used to be a material upgrade thing here. Oh, there we go, there's that there. Or I'm thinking another place that has the material they can get, but you have to have like a level 2 hammer to open it. Okay, we'll wait for a second while the audio plays. More audio.
A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren, now consigned to the
don't think we can open this yet. No, we can. Okay. This loops right back to there.
And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Assistant manager key. Alright, I don't remember this. I remember the assistant manager key. That was an actual pain in the ass boss fight. Hey, Dale. Ooh. Bandages. Rope and bandages. Those are good. I guess we'll pick these ones up so we don't have to come back constantly. So if I remember right, one of the updates that they did made it so you don't have to constantly come back here just to get burgle stuffs. This is another big thing that was added that has been added since I started. Well, since I last played. The Super Duper, which lets you duplicate items. Like the biggest thing that tempts me to go for Grounded 2 to see what they carried over from 1. It's like I know from the screenshots in on Steam, they've definitely added some new critters in there, like the caterpillars are there. There's caterpillars, there's scorpions, which scorpions are probably actually one of the few things that give me any sort of heebie-jeebies. I don't mind seeing them. I don't like the idea of them crawling on me. Pick up Burgle here to get him going.
Thanks for the helping hand. I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot.
A robot, oh my god.
This all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact,
Tails and pincers. Essentially, they are the same family. Though, spooters just bite. The scorpions can bite and sting and pinch. It's like, I don't mind spiders, I don't mind snakes, and many other exotic pets that people have. Whenever I was going through vet tech schooling, got a handle of a snake, got a handle of a chinchilla, a tarantula. That one was pretty interesting. They feel very weird to have, like, crawling on your hands.
Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction.
Never again. Well, never again, just because I haven't had a reason to do it. Like, if I'm not getting paid for it, I'm not gonna fucking do it. That sort of thing.
Tricking can be a traumatic experience for tiny human brains, and memory loss is a known side effect. Hopefully your memory will return in time. You are here, in the Oak Lab, built and used.
It's like one thing I never really wanted to deal with whenever it came down to whenever I was working in a clinic and stuff was any birds. I like birds. My grandparents had birds whenever I was growing up and stuff. Two parakeets. My mom actually had a lovebird for a while, but that thing was a little bastard. But the problem with birds is usually they just grow up around their owners, or else their owners are the only ones they've ever interacted with in like almost all their life. And now they're coming to a brand new place that they've never been to before, with a bunch of humans that they don't know before handling them, and they're in the middle of being, you know, they're either in pain or else they're very sick. And God, like, half the stuff that are like actual tools in the field for dealing with just examining an injured bird look like fucking torture devices. It's almost like, and they also have a higher chance of dying of a fucking heart attack just because they get so stressed out and panicked. That is like, yeah, we could have fixed your animal, but it got so worked up it had a fucking heart attack and died. It's like I didn't ever want to deal with that, and thankfully I never had to. Future.
I have been recently promoted
Future.
to assist with his experiments.
That's tarantula breading program. Breaded tarantula. Right next to my breaded pork chops. Now that would be one thing I'd be like paranoid as hell to deal with. Breeding programs for tarantulas, because some of them can get really fucking aggressive whenever they're guarding their brood and stuff. I think ever since the time that I've had two jobs that were like closely related to animals. One being a vet tech, flat out vet tech at a clinic for about 2 years. And then another, I worked at a zoo, well, sort of like a small zoo, personal private zoo sort of thing. That's about a 45-minute drive from where I live right now. And they had peacocks there. And the peacocks were chill. It just, you know, something I never wanted to fucking deal with. I did get to handle a alligator while I was working there. Sort of sucked that the alligator was injured because a new female, it was a male alligator that they had for a while, and they wanted to try breeding, so they bought a female alligator. But whenever, like, they didn't give it enough time to, well, them enough time like get used to each other and shit, and the female ended up injuring the male and ended up actually killing him in the end. But yeah, gotta handle an alligator there, gotta deal with camels. There was ostriches there too. Those were okay. Had one buck up to me once. I'm smacking him in the head. Yeah, I have to get the mail out real quick too. Yeah, then too. Don't want the fucking mail being used as food. But it was there that I found out that, like, statistically, out of most of the animals that are at zoos, camels are the more likely to actually end up killing the zookeeper than the other ones, because people are usually cautious around a bunch of the other predators and shit. But you wouldn't expect a camel to do that, but well, they're fucking extremely damn heavy, so there's been instances where they were accidentally pinned against the wall by the camel, and the camel didn't know what it was doing. It just was leaning into being like brushed or whatever, and ended up quite literally crushing the fucking zookeeper and stuff. But they can also be territorial too. They had lemurs there, and those were interesting. They were actually like on like a sort of man-made island in the middle of a small pond, and there wasn't a whole lot of fencing there, which I was curious about, like, why the hell don't we have like better fencing for these things not getting out? I was like, well, the reason why we build it this way is, turns out they can't swim. So all you have to do to keep them in one place is put them on a fucking remote island, essentially, and they won't be able to get out because they'll drown if they fall in the water. And I was like, okay, how many times have you had somebody come in the morning, there's a fucking dead lemur in the damn pond then? I was like, way too many times. It's like, oh, that's great. Give them fucking proper enclosure then. But, yeah. So I always found the place sort of odd because where I live, it gets fairly fucking cold during the winter. And some of the animals there definitely would not fare well in it. But as it turns out, once they close down here, usually mid to late October, they have like a farm down in Florida that they take all the animals to. And it was also at that time that like it sort of dawned on me, is like, so around mid to late October, I'm going to not have a job, right? So I started looking for another job after I found out about that shit.
Processing. Memory fault. Code 408B3000. Ominent OS script runtime error.
Damn scripts.
I am so again. It appears I have sustained more damage to my memory chips than expected. Without those memories, I do not know how to repair these spacers.
Start music back up. Man, it seems like we're in ads. No. Yep, it's grounded.
I like grounded.
Yeah, it's a fun little game.
I want that game on the Xbox.
I want more money.
Why not Grounded 2 come out?
Yep, it did.
And maybe you buy it.
I might.
Yeah, you might. What hot is that?
Yeah, it's a robot.
What name?
Burgle.
Bogle.
Burgle.
Bogle.
Like burger.
Yeah.
Each lab is used for various experimental procedures. I can upload their locations to your Scabby. Stand by. Processing. Error. Files not found. Code 632C404. Cheese and fries. The lab locations are missing from my memory banks too. But we are in luck. I was able to retrieve the location of one of the facilities. The Hedge Lab. The Hedge Lab is the observation center of the yard and used for research on arachnid webbing. You will find the hedge near the house if you head southeast. The lab is located deep inside the hedge, sending the coordinates to your Scabby. Try to find the Hedge Lab first, but there is nothing stopping you from searching the yard for the other labs. Except, of course, thousands of angry, hungry insects. Dr. Tully locks the important labs with biometric scanners. You will need access for any chance of success. Head over to the ASL terminal and place your hand on the biometric scanner near it. Give it a moment to sync your signature into the main portal. Once you are registered, you will be granted access to the ASL network of computers too. ASL grants access to daily work items, nay, tasks, nay, quests. Yes,
Quests.
I will reward you raw science for each completed quest. In my science shop, you can trade raw science back for survival recipes from experiments that Wendell conducted when he was first exploring the yard. And see what is available. Unless you have any other questions, you really should get started finding those chips. And and try not to die out there.
Hmm.
Have an exponentially great day.
Yay. I don't think there's anything else.
Science manager Colonel, how can I help you today? Ask away, my friend.
What should I be doing now? What's the next step?
What would you do without me?
Find super chips.
Unfortunately, the location of the super chip is first. Build a good base to call home.
Mm-hmm.
Second, keep foraging for new materials.
Yep.
And lastly, check out the AS and find and return more of home. And lastly, try not to die. How can I help you today? Please refrain from me.
Alright, so I got all that. Oh, button. Welcome back from ads. If I were to bet, it is okay. Here, cooking. There we go. There's our grass floor. Look at that. That's a mutation. That's pretty helpful if I remember right. Yeah, unlocking the unit increases your max health. Okay. Smithing station. I don't really need it right now, but we'll take it. Torch upgrade. Should probably save for that, because cooking stuff I don't need too damn much. Yeah. Gonna save up for the torch upgrade, because that'll be helpful. What we got here? Craft something. Build a roasting spit. Daily quest up. Refill will start up once you reach 20, so this is much different than the old system. Okay, so we can't access that until later. Excuse me. Got that over there. Sip from the cooler. Smack the screen. Assert dominance. And down here, you fall down there. Nothing there. Raw science here. Then over here is a mega milk molar, which you need a level 2 hammer for.
This morning I installed the borrowed lab modules. My forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then.
Time is it? It's nighttime, so the spooter's gonna be out. Now, it is interesting that they got rid of the other stuff, and this actually, if I remember right, this is the layout where all the whatchamacallit machines. No, these are field stations. Okay, I think. Oh, these are like field stations that you can find. So that's like one thing I like. It's like if you actually look at like some of the whiteboards, you can see them. So I know Crundle wouldn't like the hedge lab. That's like the first place they had to go to for progressing the story in this game. Bunch of spooters. And then one of the boss monsters in the game is a giant spooter. It's a brood mother. Then there's like an optional boss that you have to take. Well, if you want to do New Game Plus, it's not exactly optional. Because I remember in the end game there was the brood mothers, Well, the mutant broodmother, the mantis, and then there's one other one that I'm like brain farting on right now. But the mutated broodmother, I know Coral's Hollow and her hubby Keenan had a hell of a time trying to kill that thing. In fact, I don't think they even succeed in doing that. I'm betting they did the same with Grounded 2, but for Grounded 1 here, you can have a single player map like I'm doing right now, and if I had friends that have the game that wanted to join in later, they can. It's like I just turn this map into a multiplayer map and they can join. It doesn't affect whether or not you get achievements and other stuff. Hell, I think even the upgrades that you can get through the milk molar things carry over for them as well, if I remember right. Okay, resource surveyor is useful, but that's not until I think after the hedge maze. Get this research now. I got it. Acorn chest. That's like your first heavy armor set right there. Sturdy shell. That looks like a trinket. Hey, another level 1. Got grub vest, and then other stuff I've already unlocked. Oh, this is about to god damn it. Oh well. Food is doing okay, but I'd rather eat one of them now ahead of time. Gonna save up the granola bars for in the future if I don't feel like going out to get food. Though essentially, if you do everything correctly, like you can just become self-sufficient without needing a bunch of stuff. And one thing I want to do now that I got the thing, where the hell is it? I always do loops in this place because I forget where the hell stuff is. Well, which way to go where. Now that I got that, I can take the torch upgrade to get that too. So I have better torches at least. Those will be helpful down the line. What is... Oh, I know what that is. That's the upgrade to the zip line, where it lets you go up zip lines instead of just down them. That's another thing with this game, is like there's definitely progression to it where you've got to start up with sort of primitive things, then you can get upgrade things to be a little bit better. It's still gonna be dark as hell out. Yep. Considering what happened last time we were out here, it's like I just gotta wait. Normally, whenever I first came over here, but in the past, I built a little lean-to right there so I could sleep if it was nighttime by the time I got done with doing the stuff in here with Burgle. But I think back then you still had to fight robots in here too, which a lot of times the robots would kill new players. But I don't like taking on the spooters until I get to having an actual shield, which sadly the shields are sort of crappy when it comes down to progression. Okay, so this is a trinket. Friendly fire defense up. Major threat. What the hell is that? An incredibly strong piece of acorn that increases your defense capabilities. Does this add to... Yeah, major threats for that. Okay, so the one thing with... Since the acorn stuff is heavy armor, its first set at least has this major threat thing that actually draws aggro to you. So if you're playing with teammates, you could actually have somebody playing the role of a tank, essentially. And they'd have the acorn armor set, and I think the follow-up to it would be the ladybug one, and then the rhino beetle one. I can't remember. But essentially, you want to go with heavy armor to draw aggro from your teammates. So they didn't have trinkets that you could actually build before whenever I last played. Well, sorta. The closest they had was you had to find these 3 pieces of a trinket, and then you put them together and it made a really good trinket. I just can't remember what it's called right now. There's our Torch Plus, which has better torch time. There's a useless basketball, unless you want to get it, which I need to make one for doing an achievement. Takes blueberry leather, bug rubber, and web fiber. Okay. Okay, brittle whetstone, brittle plating. So these 2 things, gonna need them in the future for upgrading stuff. Only good healing stuff I got is fiber, and then I need to make the shovel whenever I get back, which I have enough acorn pieces for. Make a shovel so I can start digging up grubs for making that canteen. Canteen ends up being very useful down the line for whenever you're exploring inside some of the labs, as a lot of them do not have food and water stuff, unlike this one. I should be able to go back and start building my base now that I have the floor. I already came into this with like a sort of an idea of how I'd like to go about. Oh, I don't remember that acorn stuff before. That's nice. A garden patch, that'll be helpful down the line, but I need a stronger axe to get weed stems. Grub sludge. Probably just for regular grubs. Okay. Water container is helpful. I do like these, that if you build near one of the juice boxes in the yard, if you put one of these underneath where the juice drops come out, it'll actually collect them. Sap catcher is helpful. Grinders for making different things. Storage chest is an upgraded version of a storage basket, but it takes acorn shells. Basketball hoop, wall-mated basketball hoop. Smithing station needs to upgrade our stuffs. Sign frame. Stuffed spider line. Where the hell did I kill a spider line? Oh, that probably came from wherever I checked out the web. Acorn, flower petals. Raw aphid. No mutations. I do also like that you unlock some of these through just doing stuff. Let's see here. Well, while we're waiting, I guess I could... Yeah, still got another 3.5 hours until sunrise. Could analyze this. Oh, that's not the analyzer, it's the other room. Analyze that for the extra science. Spoiled meat slurry. I think that's for attracting the weevil, if I remember right. For making it a pet. Wait, what was that? No, this shows all the unlocks. Level 4. No, there's the acorn armor that I already figured out. I think that is the rebreather thing for going underwater, and then that's the knife, which is the only tool that you can use underwater. Those are the flippers. That's a bubble helmet. This is a underwater torch thing. That is the wrench, if I remember right, for fixing your stuff. I forget what the hell that is. There's a gas mask at level 6. There's our level 2 axe right there. And then our level 2 hammer, and then we get explosives, which some rocks can only be taken care of with explosives, which the first explosives are a bit of a pain in the ass to handle. They do eventually get upgraded to a sticky bomb, but I think that's a recipe you find. Alright, how much longer? I still got 3 more. Get some sippy sip over here. I forget if the canteen lets us actually can be drawn from the stuffs. I don't think I got enough to research something else, do I? No. Okay. Scab scanner for raw science. Mutation, fortified base, palisade gates, palisade. Yeah, this is stuff that's made with stems, which, like I said, I need a higher level axe for, and then this is clay, which I think I can get right now too. If I remember it, there's actually some that's underwater near the mysterious machine. Still sort of disappointed that the upgrade material's not over there, like I remember. The tooth is still down there, so I'm happy that's still there. But if I remember right, that's one of the things for 100%ing the stuff is finding all the mega molars, because it's part of 100%ing the map stuff. If I remember right, I could be incorrect. Another 2 hours till sunrise. Okay, first things first, definitely gotta be banking that. So I need to get a sprig while I'm on my way. Might actually make the acorn set 1, 4, 6 pieces of acorn. This takes 1, so we got enough acorn to actually make all the pieces. Upgraded torch does take a little bit more materials to make. That's one thing I don't like about the game. Once you upgrade something like the torch here, is like you can't freaking make the lower one anymore, from what I recall. Unless there's some way to roll it back to just a regular torch, but of course it's just a little bit more materials and it's longer light. We're gonna go back, make some grass floors, get a basic base made, and then probably call it a night. This is definitely gonna take me a bit to get through all of this game. I see Samp out there, which is helpful. So I know my next base I'm gonna make around here. We're gonna have this one here for because it's sort of like in the dead center of everything. What was that? Okay, that's the Edge Lab. That's where the chip is. The thing that gets me is like coming over this way. Like if you just beeline it from the machine to there, there's like so many fucking spiders along the way. Because this is the plank that have a bunch of mites there, so that's no big deal. But then there's like an orb weaver or a wolf spider that lives underneath of it. But I forget if it's this side or this side that the opening's at, that goes down underneath. There's this stick here, which I'll probably follow that out to get over to here actually, but what I did do in the past was I actually had a base built around here, I think it was, or down in this corner. The problem is now shit can get raided by bugs. Like there'll be like random enemy attacks, and I don't want to be dealing with a bunch of spiders this early in the game. Now it's actually tougher to build a base that is safe from the bugs. Like another option would be the, where's it at? Might be this right here. That's a lantern there. There's another lantern around here somewhere, but we passed it up whenever we come to the tree. But that lantern is, I think, is like around here. Is, yeah, it'd be right around here. Is one that I could build up on, but there and there, I heard you can get invaded by either mosquitoes or wasps, which weren't in the fucking game before. So, okay, 6 o'clock, you motherfucker. Actually gave me a little jump there. I thought I somehow aggroed it. Yeah, me too. That's why I was jabbed. Thing gave me a spooks. Off the bed. Yeah, go and get some rests. Yata. Thank you again for stopping by. Chilling. Relaxing. Acting all cool. Haha. Okay, we'll wait until 7. Because I think by 7 o'clock the wolf spiders go in as well. The two that are underneath the tree itself, I think, just stay there and they don't go too far from that area. But there's still others that are around. Alright, you summon a bitch. Go away. Give me that. Yeah, you see the shit moving up there. You fucker. That's actual wolf spider. God damn it. Oh, it's going back to its nest. Damn it, I should have waited a little bit longer. Oh, I still got my stuff? No, okay, I lost the stuff that was there. Actually scared the hell out of me. Okay, I need to go back and get that stuff. Okay, well, at least at this time, little bastards should all be inside their areas. A drop on the ground at the moment. Need one of those. But yeah. So yeah, that's why the wolf spiders are a big problem. Starting off, essentially 2 shots can take you out. And it's the poison that's probably the biggest fucking issue. I always forget where the other station is around here. I will have to get my vengeance eventually here. Like, I don't like going down there, because last time I dropped down to get those in the past, fucking Orb Weaver came out in left field and jacked my day up. Yeah, little bastard was going back home and he got me. Inconvenient spot for my stuff to fall, but oh well. What I should have done is run over there. We'll get a few more. Up. There we go. Little shits. I'm very curious as to how everything changes with the New Game Plus, though. Because from what I saw, it changes where some stuff spawns. Get this while I'm at it. Over there is a interesting spot. Problem is, there's Orb Weavers over there. I think sometimes there's a spooter in there. Maybe it's not loading at this distance. Then that is one area I've only gone up to the very top of before. I know there's a bombable floor in there. There's a little ornament in the middle of the pond. I've heard of people building up on the wall near the wheelbarrow. That might be something, but problem is over there that damn stump has ticks and wolf spiders. And then depending on the progression you've done, like if you plugged up the haze, then you might actually have a problem there. But this is where I want to go.
Hark, yonder lady in the clover forest.
Ladybug. You know, part of me wants to take on the ants, but at the same time, I don't like hurting them. They're chill. Ah, there it is. I was wondering why I didn't see a droplet of it. Oh, there's another one. It's fallen down and just slowly migrated over this way. If I remember right, this area can have some grubs around here sometimes. I analyzed aphids. I'm gonna do that real fast here. Ah, yeah, the aphid slippers, if I remember right, does make you move faster. Then you can access stuff from here. I'll grab these now. doopy 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 doo. Okay. I'm surprised this is still here. Nom 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 nom. Bug. Okay, sort backpack. Oh, that's already full. Okay, something new? Oh, aphid slippers. Get the quickness. Remember, if you got those, you can outrun most every bug in the damn game. I remember it's such a pain in the ass to get some of this stuff done. Let's see. I don't want the fucking floor to be like that. Place. Trying to find where it'd be highest up. Maybe right there. That's a bit new. Relocate you to over there. See, I want this slightly higher. Might just have this as a starting thing, then where are the stairs? Okay. Upstairs. Ah, those are the acorn ones. I don't want. Ah, weed stem, damn it. Cancel. So we will have to just go flat out like that for now. Relocate this to over here. saw that piece underneath here. 3, 5. I can't remember what the max is you can get on this. I remember, like, oh, if I remember right, the ant sets will let you carry more, and then there's a mutation, I think, as well that lets you carry more. Like, the starting area has a lot of decent materials to work with. It's just you don't have the tools to get them right off the bat. You need a level 2 axe for mushrooms, and need a level 2 axe for... oh no, that's just level 1. My mistake. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Just takes more hits until I actually get my... okay, whatever. Where do they all go? There's 1, 2, 4, 5. Stem pellets. Where are you? There we go, stem pallet. Oh, hell yeah. Super build, super stack. Pick this one up and we'll go to the field station to analyze it. You're over here? No, other way. Duh. Analyze. Grass side table. That's a new one on me. Right on back we go. Well, I guess on the plus side, now I actually have a base. Deposit that there. Move you over here. Stairs. Where did the half stairs go? There we go. Half stairs. Put that right there. Don't have enough. For a second there, I thought that Weevil was a Bombardier, and I was like, why the hell is one of those over here? Stop trying to place on the damn thing being goofy. Now place is up here good. Hey little man, what's up? There we go. These up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That out of the way for the time being. Don't think that's enough to get them all built, but most of them. This up here, get this up here. Just saw that and nick of time to catch it before it fell. Just clovers? Yeah, just clovers. I was seeing. Grass store will do for location obstructed. Just being stupid. Yeah, it's just being stupid. Okay, so that's 3 and 2 crude ropes. Fall down somewhere? Okay, so this can go outside here for now. Thirsty. Thirsty little turd. Any droplets, any droplets. Oh, almost forgot about this. Up, here we go. Didn't get to sleep last night, so I'm surprised the character's not going delirious. Okay, so you come up here. Morning should mean dewdrops. Come back here. Running away from me. Here, so it's not this route, but the one over that leads to that. If I remember right, there is a dewdrop that spawned. Hello, burb. I know you drop feathers that I'll eventually need to find and hit with a higher level thing. Raw science down here. There's some clay right here, but I haven't made a shovel yet. What died down here? Aphid fell down here and died, I guess. Okay. Buglu is water damaged. Okay. And there's Tic Tac over there. Get those. So yeah, I did see the water droplet over here, but I don't want it to fall into the water I dropped into. There's another one. There we go. And it's right above some water, so there we go. Sap there. There should be more sap actually along the stick here too. Hey, damn leaf. Alright, so before I forget to do it again, let's go through and looking at all this stuff. Look at these things. Oh, you can actually put stuff in there. That's neat. It's not just decoration. So, first things first, shovel. Missing a sturdy rope. Bye. Shovel. And then rope. Berry chunk. Damn it, I'm missing a berry chunk from making this. The berry chunks can't get until we go over to the hedge maze. And the hedge lab area. Of course you can't get the fucking thing that's better armor until you're wandering into a territory just loaded with spooters. And I think some parts fucking have a whatchamacallit's acid gland. I forget what the hell that comes from. Okay, cool. I got something else done. I can go there. We can make a. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What? Lean to the spinning wheel. We're missing the clay and ant parts. Sap collector missing. Storage chest. There we go. 2 clover leaves. Thankfully, there are loads of those around you. Eat the thing that'll decay over time. Going to research stuff anyway. You're gonna need the parts to make the armor, so. Red Ant Club, okay. That was something else entirely that I was thinking was a wrench in the other thing. Clay, that's what I was thinking of trying to get. Since I got a shovel now. That should be... Like, I remember getting into this, you need a hammer to smack this open. I don't think this... Oh yeah. This is a good little spot to like chill out, but I need to get an upgraded hammer to get these stupid things. Which I don't think they respawn. So it's sort of like a one and done situation there. Gimme. Oh, damn it. Okay, this is what we came over here for. I think that's all that's around here. Yeah. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. There we go, tufts. We need these. Stacked. Bugs. Left shift. Oh, so you just use them from your inventory now. Good. This shit you used to have in your trinket slot. If I remember right, and it basically wastes a damn trinket slot. I should have gotten this clay before I went over to research the ant parts, just to save myself the trip over. All the raw science, yay! Vases, I don't remember those. I'd like to get that one. 5,000 right there. Science sets. Fortified bases would be helpful in the future. Pebble stuff's a bit more helpful now. Better foundation than grass. Screw it, we'll just buy the stuff as we get the get enough to get it. I'll most likely see the raw science or end up having to do a scavenger hunt to get them all. Saw an ant around here. 2 ants actually now. Where's the other one? Oh, you don't. Oh shit. That means throw it, but that works. Ape it over there. Unanalyzed, but it's blue. If I remember right, that means it's something that we can just have. Oh, analyze for extra raw science. Okay, what I forgot I was going to do, make one of these. Got raw science from building that. Yes, you can eventually. Oh wait, no, I want to keep these in the inventory. Sort. Close the door so nobody can get in. Then come on over here and research this head. I sort of wish you could research the tuft, the dandelion tuft, and then that's how you got the trinket for those, but from what I recall, that's like a rare drop. I don't know, it's actually 2 things that I didn't have yet. That's cool. They're just the trophy things, okay. Uncommon resource, nice. That's, so it was blue. What is this other thing? I have to, yeah, okay. Kill stuff, build stuff. 70 off being able to get the cooking stuffs. Not enough for those weeds, just the dandelions we can cut right now. Okay. I forget how we get the dewdrop collector. Oh, via fast deposit. Walls. It's half wall. Where's full wall? I'll start off with grass then. Work from there. That shit. Simple stuff at first, then we'll replace it with better. Afterwards, so this one needs to come up. Alright. 1, 2, 14. Aphid poo. Start from the back, work our way forward. There's a few up top up there. Way more than I thought. End up going up that way. And there's one on top of here too. Wish you could just huck the grass towards the pallet and that'd be enough to put in the pallet, but nope. I think that's all the pieces. I don't see any down there. Oh, that's actually full. Okay. Super build, super build, super build, super build. Then that leaves 8 pieces needed. Might as well pick this stuff up while I'm over here. Okay, break those. Break those, and this should finish up this stuff. And very simple little home. Wall. I think I'll make it like a 2-story here. Okay, so no research stuffs for that. That is a big weed. Alright, Let's see what's still potentially needed. Because eventually, once I get zip lines going, I want one to come back here. I would like to do something better with this foundation, though. Just so it looks nice, that's it. Scaffolds. Damn it. I don't think it helps at all with like structural integrity, but Nope, not what I want to do. That's part of why I want to sort of work on getting hammers up, because of stun ability that they have. So back to what I was doing. Then before I do anything else, make sure I actually get this done. I think I'm going to have to recycle that. Take this stone out too while I'm at it. There we go. That looks a bit more reasonable. So that ate up all of our stem pieces. And there's dandelion over there we could get down. Yeah, we can probably get done with gathering that and coming back before. I think you have to go to the other side. It's right behind my house. Couldn't catch any of them before they fell down. So happy that they made this just like an inventory item. One item that you have to have in your inventory. That's it. Okay, I don't think there's any other pieces missing. But that's capacity for carrying right there. Put that in there. Yeah, that's those. Put all this stuff down for now. So with this starting stuff at least built, got things pretty set. I think for now we're going to call it a night here. Let's see who'll be live. No one. Okay. Anybody else playing around? I need to go to the restroom real fast, so I'm gonna run ads first and then finish finding somebody. So be right back. Alrighty. So ads are still going. Oh, a lot of people playing one. I guess caused a little resurgence of people wanting to do like how I'm doing, where they actually want to beat the game before, well, beat the first one before doing the second one. Interesting in its own way. And welcome back from ads, everybody. Alright, so very odd seeing it within the top 5 for viewership at the moment on Twitch for Grounded. Is 2 of them are marked as sexual themes and mature content. Totally the type of people I'd like to see playing a game that kids would probably love to try. Well, we've got 2 that are playing together, it seems. Actually, 3 of them. Yeah, they're up to... They had to have beaten the assistant manager at least, because they've got the thing for going up zip lines. They've dealt with the sandbox some as well, because of the one hat that the person is wearing. Yeah, I got a zip line going down to the sandbox. They've also started upgrading specific things too. On the sand lion, ant lions, not sand lions. Alright, so we're gonna give Crafty Shanny a raid, who seems to be playing with Professor Rastaban and Sola VT4312. We have the raid message. For those that are subscribed, you can use the first one. For those that aren't subscribed, you use the second one. Use your own emotes. Use your somebody else's emotes, some other global emote. I don't mind. Thank you all very much for stopping by, hanging out, and chilling some. You got Crundle, Kuko, Spec Ops on YouTube. JP, Carter, Joe, and Dale. Anybody else that's lurking, thank you as well. But depending on how I feel, I might play again tomorrow. Might wait until Wednesday to get back on my normal schedule before. But yeah. So sort of refreshing to get back into this game and try to work on getting up to finishing the game again. Alright, so I think they're a little bit further along than I thought, because I just saw Wendell. I remember getting Wendell. But Again, thank you all very much. Hope you have a good day, night, tacos, and burritos. And until next time, bye.